If you're thinking about living in the central Minnesota area, on this video I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Hi, I'm Schwendeman, broker owner of Exit Lakes Realty Premier, and welcome to Brainerd Redefined. In this video, we're going to show you everything there is to know about central Minnesota living. One of the questions my team and I receive on a daily basis are what are the benefits of living in central Minnesota? In this video, we're going to give you the pros and the cons. The first pro is obviously the lake life. The Brainerd Lakes area has some of the best lakes in really the entire United States. There are so many different types of lakes to choose from. You could take a whole summer just going from lake to lake. So some of the main difference between the lakes are some are recreational, others are great fishing lakes. So if you're going for the best walleye fishing in the state of Minnesota, you're probably going to want to hit Mille Lacs Lake. But if you're looking for a great day in the water, hitting some restaurants, jet skiing, water skiing, you're probably going to want to hit Gull Lake. If you're wondering how many lakes are in the Brainerd Lakes area, Minnesota is the land of 10,000 lakes, and we are the lake headquarters of the state of Minnesota. My team and I actually haven't counted all the number of lakes in the Brainerd Lakes area, but we've hit over 100. So that might be a fun activity for us to do in the future. Another thing people really love about the Brainerd Lakes area is golf. And that's something most people wouldn't expect. We have some of the best golf courses in the entire state of Minnesota. Whether it's the Classic, the Legacy, the Preserve, these are world-class golf courses that will challenge your ability and your patience. Yeah, and it's not just the Brainerd Lakes area, it's central Minnesota. So there's some great golf courses in Breezy Point, Fort Ripley, Staples. So there's a golf course in pretty much every region of central Minnesota. And if people are really looking at living in the Brainerd Lakes area, many times they love to live on a golf course. That way they can go golfing right out their back door. If you have any questions about living on specific golf communities, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd be more than happy to send you some listings. The third pro are the fabulous restaurants right here in central Minnesota. If you're looking for a great steak, some walleye, or a hamburger, we've got everything, and it's absolutely delicious. The one thing people love about the Brainerd Lakes area in central Minnesota is you don't see a lot of franchise restaurants. What you see are independent owners that are working the business, and they call Minnesota nice because everybody's so friendly and you get that down-home cooking. And because of that, we have such a wide variety of tastes. That's why many of us just love going out to eat. And the fourth pro of living in central Minnesota is the cost of living. It is super affordable to live in central Minnesota. Housing's cheaper, it seems like fuel costs are cheaper, going out to eat is cheaper, so people love the fact that it isn't expensive to live here. And another benefit is central Minnesota is not overly crowded, and people love that. So those are some of the reasons why people love living in central Minnesota. But now let's talk about some of the things that aren't so great. The first con is during the summer months, traffic can be a little bit challenging on a Friday afternoon. And it's not like it's downtown Minneapolis, but it's something you're going to have to get used to. We call it tourist season. A lot of times people from the Twin Cities are coming up Friday afternoon after a long work week. And now during the tourist season, many of the locals will actually go to North Long or some of the smaller lakes to enjoy the water. Most tourists love going on the Whitefish Chain and Gull Lake because there's a ton of bars and restaurants. There's sandbars where people love to party at. So it's their way to get out of the rat race of the Twin Cities and come up here and blow off some steam. The second con is the severe cold weather during the winter months. Sometimes we'll see temperatures as low as 40, 50 below with the wind chill. I remember I had a friend from Baton Rouge that came up and it was 75 below with the wind chill, and he was wondering if all the animals froze to death. True story. So if you're coming from California or down south and you haven't experienced those below negative temperatures, you might be opening yourself up to a rude awakening. So if you are really into shopping, the Brainerd Lakes area sometimes lacks in that area. We don't have the big malls or the big department stores like you'll see at the Mall of America. And to give you an idea, one of our regional shopping centers, Crossroads, is in St. Cloud, which is about 60 miles south of the Brainerd Lakes area. So if you're from central Minnesota, you get used to the bugs. And there's a ton of mosquitoes and bears and wolves and deer and different wildlife. But sometimes the mosquitoes can be a little overbearing, especially late at night by the campfire. So I hope this video helped cover some of the pros and cons of living in central Minnesota. But if you have more questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself and my team. Again, I'm Chad Schwendeman, broker owner of Exit Lakes Realty Premier, and you're watching Brainerd Redefined. Until next time.